Beautiful seekers, welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Clarity 1129 and I hope you're all doing well. I have started posting on Wednesdays as well as Sundays. So if you haven't checked out the reading on Wednesday, do check it out. It's career related. And before that on the Sunday, it was a yes or no reading. All right. Today's reading is going to be whatever comes out, and we're just going to use two decks and no tarot at all. We're going to look at tea leaf tarot, whatever comes out. I'm going to take out 5 cards per pile, and we have 5, and then I will take out advice from the Moonology deck. All right, this is a simple reading, it's a quick reading, and that's why I've taken out 5 piles. Just something that you need to know, something unexpected. And the tea leaf tarot of course can be dramatic, so don't get upset by it. Just take it as I interpret it, and only take it if it resonates. All right. Now these beautiful stickers here, they're all made by my daughter, and if you've seen my channel banner, the same. This is what I have on the banner is an improved version of this, but this is when my daughter just started out, and when I had asked her for help for this is what she drew. And these are the 5 elements what I have etched on my tattoo as well. This is the ethers, akasha, the sky. This is the air element, this is the fire element, this is the water element, and this is the earth element. All right, and these are your 5 groups today. So pile number 1 is the earth, pile number 2 is water, pile number 3 is the sky, pile number 4 is air, and pile number 5 is fire. So either you're drawn to the image, or you're drawn to the element in itself, or whatever it is. The timestamps will be given below for those who are intuitive. You may head to your timestamps and I'll see you at your pile. And for those of you whom that quick meditation helps, beautiful seekers, let us begin. Sit with your spine erect, palms open, facing upwards. When you're ready, gently close your eyes. And when you're ready, take in a deep breath, slowly. Hold. Bring your focus between your eyebrows. Center yourself. Connect with your inner calm, your inner guidance. Knowing that it would never lead you astray. When you're ready, gently breathe out. When you're ready, gently open your eyes, and whichever pile you're called to, that is your pile. And now I will see you at your pile. Pile number 1, those of you who've chosen this beautiful young lady depicting the earth, welcome to your reading. For some of you, you may have chosen as per your zodiac signs, or you have very strong earth in your chart, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. For some of you, that may not be true, but you may be earth angels. You're very connected to the earth. For some of you, maybe you need to connect to the earth. Grounding should may be important for you, especially if you're holding on to dense energies. Very important for you to connect with the earth, to revitalize your nervous system. Especially I feel for some of you, I'm hearing you need to go and hug a tree. The first time I actually went and hugged a tree, I felt very foolish, but I'm not exaggerating. It just feels so good. I was giggling the first time, but then it just feels so good. And there's a particular tree that I really like, and its girth is not huge, so it's easy to hug, but it is just a wonderful feeling when you just sit and connect with a tree. And if you just think about it, what you inhale is what the tree exhales, and what you exhale is what the tree inhales. So just concentrate on that, and you'll find you start having a bond. Maybe with a particular tree. I don't know why I needed to say this, but well, I did. Now we're going to pull out 5 cards, and whatever comes out from this deck is going to be interpreted for you as your message. All right, please take only what resonates. This can be a dramatic deck, so if it says something huge, you don't have to get upset about it. We're just pulling out 5 cards, whatever comes out, and I'm going to, whatever these cards, I'm going to just shuffle them like this, and I'm going to close my eyes so that anything comes out. All right, my eyes are closed. You can't see it. You've just got to trust me. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and let me just keep this Moonology deck ready for you as well. Let's first go with this. You get Year, which says good news. You get Bull, which says do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. You get Caterpillar, things will not always be this way, a change is coming. Teardrops, great personal sorrow. And Throne, position of authority. Wow. And let me take out these cards as well so that I can give you your message, Spirit. For pile number 1, Earth Element Spirit. What do they need to know at this time? Please let them advise at this time. 1 and 2. All right. Bottom deck energy is the believe in the impossible. I love this for you. Okay. The other 2 cards are what do you need to release, and prosperity lies ahead. Wow, this is such a lovely reading. All right. For some of you, I feel you are going through great personal sorrow at this time. Either you've already been through it or you're going through it when you come to this reading, and maybe you just clicked on it just for some solace, something that will help you get over whatever it is that you're going through. All right, this could be in any situation. For each of you, this is going to be different. For some people, it may not be something very deep, very big, but it's affected you a lot. And for some of you, it is actually maybe you've lost someone's no longer here with you, or it is an ending of a relationship, or it's just something that you were not ready to hear and you're not being able to accept it. And I feel for a lot of you, this is fairly recent. All right, and you're being told that very soon there will be some good news, and this is going to uplift your spirits. Having said that, take your own sweet time to heal from this. The best way to heal any sort of trauma is to actually feel it. It will be difficult, it will be uncomfortable, but don't brush it under the carpet. Take your own time to mourn, to heal, to feel every single thing, without analyzing it, overthinking it, finding a solution. Just sit with that emotion, let that discomfort be felt. It may come in waves. Feel it every single time. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't rationalize. Just let it sit with you. When you let it sit with you and let it pass through you, you're actually processing that emotion, processing that pain, and you will be healed faster. All right? First and foremost, let me give you a big, big hug, sending you such positive healing vibes. Beautiful pile number 1. Again, for you, okay, that is why I got this message in the beginning. For some of you, you really need to ground your energy. Walk bare feet on the ground. Sit with nature. This is going to heal you very fast. All right? And for some of you, this sorrow has been something which is, for majority of you, this is a recent thing. But for some of you, there is something which this loss has triggered, which is very deep, which goes beyond this connection. It's very deep. And this is something that you need to release. This is for Because for some of you, this loss has been something that has happened quite a while ago. And for some of you, or rather the majority of you, where this is recent, this loss is actually triggering something else which you're not able to pinpoint, and that needs to be released. And that was possibly the purpose of this being taken away from you, so that you can work on this something that you're not addressing. All right? And let me put this here. And you're being told that things are not going to be like this for very long. Things are about to change. You are going to get some good news very soon. And you will either in your, on your career, whatever area it is in your life that you're working, whether you're working for someone or working alone, you're coming into this position of authority. You're going to be a leader. You're going to get more responsibility. You're stepping up your game, whichever way it is. All right, this is beautiful, and it needs your focus. So you need to have healed this completely and released all this that's holding you, the trauma that's holding you. And this is something from your past. This particular thing, of course you're mourning, but this is actually triggering something from the past which needs to be healed. And once you do that, you'll find this change coming in. There's the good news, maybe this position that you have to take. And this particular card which comes, do not back down from opposition, show strength and fortitude. There is an idea that you have, and people think it's impossible, and you're being told, just stand your ground and believe in the impossible. Your idea is brilliant. People don't have your vision. They will not accept it because they feel this is just not going to work. But you stand your ground. Be as stubborn as a bull if you have to, but believe in yourself, believe in this idea, and stand your ground. And guess what happens when you do? Prosperity lies ahead. So pile number 1, this is your message. I'm sending you so much of love. Do your healing first and foremost. Heal what you have to, and thereafter you'll find that things just fall into place for you. All right? Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 2, those of you who've chosen the water element, welcome to your reading. You may be water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be. For some of you, you may need to work with the element of water. If you are the kind of people who are very sensitive and you feel people's energy very strongly, it would be worth your while to have a bath twice a day, once definitely before sleeping at night, so that you don't let other people's energy stick with you. All right? And a salt bath might really help. If you're feeling low, maybe water helps you. You need to stay more hydrated. And if you've been neglecting that, this is something you should make a habit. Keep, say, 3 liters of water and make sure that you finish it before the day is done. Some of you, just listening to water will help you a lot, especially if you're influenced by the moon a lot. This will really, really help. For some of you, your intuition is very strong, either at this time when I'm doing this reading, or if you're water signs, then naturally and you need to listen to your intuition. Don't second guess yourself. All right? This is what I hear. And now let's pull out 5 cards from this. You have to trust me on this. This was what the last pile got. Let me first cover all of this and mix everything up properly. All right, now you've got to trust me on this, that I'm going to close my eyes right now before I pull out cards. All right, and I'm going to pull out 5 cards. They're all shut, so yeah. Okay, I've got my eyes shut and I'm pulling out 5 cards. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, and I'm pulling out 2 more here. Okay, so these are your cards, and we're going to pull out advice cards as well. Spirit for pile number 2, those who have chosen the element of water. What's the advice at this time, Spirit? What's the advice for pile number 2, Spirit? Okay, all right. Your dreams need a practical plan. Oh, there's a lot of cards here for you. A new start is coming. Have faith in your dreams. And bottom deck energy is something beautiful. I love this for you. It says luck is on your side. And now let's look at what this has to say. 5 cards. You are highly thought of. Be careful, do not take risks. Money will be coming to you. Control your anger or you will be sorry. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Okay, so these are the cards that you have. Pile number 2. Let's get into your reading. I love your reading already. First and foremost, you have a brilliant idea. You've been mulling over it nice and proper, but you feel you need to know some more. You need to research some more. You need to find something else. You don't have something. You are not good enough. Your idea may be, lacking. In thinking and overthinking, action is not happening. And you have a very brilliant idea is what I'm getting. And maybe you've spoken about this to someone. And you want to do it in a particular way, but you don't really, how do I put it across? It's like you've got a brilliant idea, okay? And it's $1 million idea. But you've not worked out the nitty-gritties. You don't know what is step number 1. You don't know. What's going to be step number 2 and 3? No idea. If you don't know 1, 2 and 3, you just know the final plan. You may have discussed it with a couple of people, and you must be waiting that let me at least get the whole plan working in my head and then I'll start. And someone may have told you that it doesn't matter, you just work on your first step. What are you going to do? Broadly, first break it down into small bite-sized pieces that you can, swallow, that you can chew. But not you. You want to do things the way you are. And I feel with this mule here, not to call you a mule, but someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And I feel for a lot of you, this is you, pile number 2. Don't shoot the messenger. This is what I am very strongly getting, is that you have a brilliant idea. You want to execute it, but you don't have a practical plan. So you have gone to someone you really trust and you've spoken to them about it. And for a lot of you, maybe you fought with them with this lightning card here. Control your anger or you will be sorry. This could be someone you really trust, someone who's got, they may not have brilliant ideas like you, but they're very practical and they will tell you a few things which may be different to the way you're doing things, but it'll get you started. But it's possible for some of you, you've already spoken to them and this disruption has happened. For some of you, this is about to happen. And if you want to avoid it, listen to them without trying to, what happens to most of us? We listen in order to reply. We listen in order to get our point across, but we don't listen to hear what the other person is saying. We don't listen to the wisdom behind it. We just want what we want. I'm guilty too. And it takes effort for us to inculcate that habit of actually listening to what the other person says. That's all that's being asked from you. Listen to what they have to say and control your temper, because this person, you've gone to them because you trust them. You've not gone to 25 people. You've gone to one person because you trust this person. So do not let your anger ruin this relationship for you. This person may actually help you with at least getting started. Maybe they will help you with step number 1. Do not delay this. I feel that what you are thinking of doing is very risky. It could catapult you into a lot of success, or it could actually just bring that idea out so people have seen the idea, but because it's not well executed, it just goes out of your hands. So especially with this card here, be careful, do not take risks. I feel that you're not supposed to take a risk which is a crazy risk, in the sense that yes, you're very intuitive, follow your intuition, and luck is on your side, so you can take a risk, but don't be impractical about it. Not at this time, at least, especially since this has come. All right? So this person might give you an idea. They may actually tell you that your idea is too huge and you can't do it the way you want to, and that may make you lose your temper. But just listen to what they have to say. All right? Everything you want to do in life, you have to take a little bit of risk. Otherwise you will never get started, you will never do anything. So there is risk involved which you have to take, and for that luck is on your side. But don't do something crazy, because this idea of yours is brilliant. Have faith in your dreams, and I think you do. A new start is coming, so things are about to change. Luck is on your side, so it's about to change for the better. And there's a lot of money coming in. Whatever this idea is going to bring you a lot of money. You are highly thought of. Whatever your ideas are, and whoever you are as a person, the people who come in contact with you, they actually look up to you. You inspire them. And this idea is going to make you even more inspirational, because people are going to see how you've just conducted this whole thing. But to be able to get there, you have to start with something, and that small step could, you may be able to guide yourself. You don't need someone else to guide you. But if you have gone to someone, go only when you actually want to listen to them. And sometimes it's okay to, not go exactly by what you have thought, and tweak it a bit if it is going to help you. Especially, I feel, if you're idealistic and this advice that you've got is practical, and it actually, I'm not telling you to do anything wrong, but it's as simple as this. For example, I have this issue of being idealistic, in the sense that where I've started this YouTube channel, but I know for a fact that, love readings are very popular, and this is what most people want. But I cannot force myself to do a love reading if I'm not called to do it for you. Even though I know that I get more views and I get more people coming in when I do a love reading. And so that is the impractical side of mine is, if I want to be practical and if I want the channel to grow, then I need to do things that people really want to see. I get it, because finally we are here just to give you clarity on a certain situation. But sometimes I feel some readings, when I see over and over again, when I see love readings, I feel it tends to keep you stuck. It tends to keep you focused on someone else when you should be focusing on yourself. So I don't do it so often. And there are a lot of people who tell me you should be doing things that attract people to your channel, so that, that is how it is. But I'm very, I do it only when I consult with Spirit and what I'm called to do. And my journey has been slow, if you look at it. In fact, on the 23rd of June, this channel is finishing 6 whole years. All right. But I am the same stubborn mule that you are being. So if you do not mind slow progress, if you do not mind, if your values are so important to you, then you can move forward in whichever way, but then be mentally prepared to, stick with it for a long time. But if you actually want to move, you've got to be a little more practical, something which I'm trying to learn. But, well, to each his own. All right. But this is the message I get, so I have to say it as I get it. All right. So this is for you, pile number 2. Beautiful things are waiting to happen. Your idea is brilliant. You need to be a little more practical. Keep your anger in check and take calculated risks. Follow your intuition. A bit of risk, okay, luck is on your side. Things will not go bad, but don't go to an extreme limit wherein recovery becomes difficult. All right? So that is all I have for you. Sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. Pile number 3, those of you who have chosen the sky, Akasha, the ethers. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You may be very spiritual, you may be tarot readers yourself, or you may be very interested in tarot and astrology. You may be very connected to the moon and moon cycles. Doesn't this give you very high priestess vibes? That's what I'm getting from you, irrespective of your gender. You are very connected. And maybe you're coming to this reading out of curiosity because you already know. Or even if you don't know, you just know that things will be fine. It's just, you just trust. I feel you're going with the flow, or you're getting there very soon. Now, here are the tea leaf cards. I'm going to pull out 5. You've got to trust me when I say I'm going to shut my eyes, and I will shut my eyes when I pull out 5 cards for you, all right? All right, my eyes are shut now, and I'm going to pull out 5 cards. Ooh, here, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's an additional. Should we take the spirit? Yes. Okay. Not these. That's too many. And we are going to take out a couple of cards from here as advice for pile number 3. Spirit for pile number 3. What do they need to know at this time? Pile number 3. What do they need to know at this? Oh, my Lord. Okay, we're taking these 2. And with bottom deck energy, emotions are running high. Bring love into the situation. A time for healing. And look at the colors. The last piles were all blue and green. And here you have all purples. Look at that. Okay, what are the cards you get? Younger woman, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. Teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. I, psychic ability, trust your intuition. What did I just say? Younger man, dealings or relationship with a younger man. Gavel, involvement with the law. And boat, money or property through inheritance, winning or windfall. All right. Beautiful. Pile number 3. Here's your reading. Now all these readings are for a period of 3 months. So you can come back to it, but they are timeless. For some of you, there is a relationship situation which is not working out very well for you. All right? What I get with gavel, younger man, younger woman is that it's possible that you... Now this could play out in many different ways, all right? Okay, let me see, give you the few scenarios that I'm getting. For some of you, you have been in a relationship, a marriage with someone, and now you're going through divorce, and your children are against it, they're upset about it, or they know that you as parents, they want you to be together, but they also know that you are not compatible with your spouse anymore, and so you're dealing with this particular situation of divorce. It's very painful. At the same time, you got to take care of your children who are no longer very small. They may be young adults, and you're trying to balance everything out, and you don't know, and there's so many things you got to think about: the emotional well-being, mental stress, yours as well as theirs, and how to work things out, practical things, many things. So irrespective of your gender, irrespective of your children's gender. This is one scenario that I'm getting, that you're going through a lot and you don't know which way to go. How do you manage work? What are you going to do next? Do you need to relocate? You were a family unit, no matter how dysfunctional it was, a family unit. Still, a lot of things get done. You're used to it. Emotions are running high everywhere. Yours, your soon to be ex, children, everything. Maybe your parents, everyone's got to pitch in something. Emotions are running high. And you're caught up in all of this all at once, and you really need to heal. Very, very important. And you're being told everything will work out fine in time. Give it time. Emotions will run high. It's natural. But you can bring love into the situation. And bringing love into the situation is possible when you have healed yourself. The first person you need to show love to is yourself, pile number 3. Alright, when you bathe yourself with unconditional love, it is only then that you can bring the same for your children, for your spouse, ex-spouse to be, or for anyone for that matter. It all begins with you. So it's time for you to heal. You're going through a lot. Acknowledge it. Be very kind to yourself. Love yourself. Make sure you take care despite whatever is going on, and unapologetically so. Take time to just be with yourself for some time. Do things that you love. Take care of your body. Try and get an exercise. Go out for some time. Do whatever it is that you need to center yourself so that you can tackle all these emotions again. And be very loving to yourself. And no matter what their reactions are and how rudely they might speak at this time or whatever, because they are also processing a lot of things. And even though they may be young adults, they still don't have the maturity that you have, irrespective of your gender. You've seen more of life than they have, so you've got to just wait and explain things to them. All right, use your intuition how to navigate moving forward, where you need to go, do you need to relocate, all of that. You will be guided. You are very connected. You know what to do. The only thing you need to is to calm your emotions. I told you you're connected to the moon. So when you feel that your emotions are extreme, then you need to calm yourself down. Hydrate yourself. Very important. Pile number 3. You need to hydrate yourself. If you can drink from a silver glass, it will help calm your emotions, or wear some silver on you. It will help calming your emotions. Or if you cannot wear silver, or you don't like silver, you can have pearl. Pearl will help you. Pearl or moonstone will help calm your energy. It's very important for you to stay calm. Drink water. Walk out at night. It brings some calm to you. And meditation definitely will help, especially because you're very intuitive. Maybe you already follow meditation practice. Continue doing so. Even grounding will help you a lot. All right, and just know that this too shall pass. But right now you need to heal. Don't run away from the healing. Don't sweep it under the carpet because you don't have the time. Take time out to sit with yourself and be very kind and loving to yourself, and you'll be able to extend the same to your children. As far as with this boat card here, you don't have to worry about your finances. Things will be taken care of. Everything will work out smoothly in the divorce, and even otherwise from your work. You are going to be in a very comfortable position, so you don't have to worry about that. You will also have a lot of friends coming in, pitching in, and seeing that things are absolutely fine for you. This was scenario number 1 for some of you, whoever resonates with that. The other scenario I'm getting is that maybe for some of you, you are from the LGBT community, especially you may be bisexual, and maybe you have been in a relationship with a younger man, and now maybe you are in a relationship with a younger woman, or the other way around, and maybe the person whom you're left for another person is bringing about a lot of problems, but this will get sorted also very soon. All right, you've just got to bring love into the situation. Understand that emotions everyone goes through, and you've got to give everyone that space. And there is a term called unconditional positive regard. Each person comes with their own set of problems, as do you. So just have that kind of respect for the other person, and however they react, it could be from who they are, how they've been brought up, whatever their life circumstances have been. So allow them some grace, and show yourself a whole lot of grace as well, and then let it pass. So and for some of you, if the situation is that you are actually leaving your spouse and going with someone of the same sex, then, and you have a child who can't understand that or accept that, that could also be a situation. And if that is the case, just know the solution for every single problem whichever exists right now in your life, the solution remains the same. Number one, to heal yourself, be very kind, take your own sweet time processing all that you're going through. Don't rush it. Get your inner balance. All right, so emotions are running high all around you, so you be the calm in the storm. As within, so without. So when you get that inner calm within you, you'll find the calm emanating from you and affecting the people around you, and they get calm too. Love yourself unconditionally, and then show it to everyone, whoever you're dealing with, especially where there are children involved. Even if those children are young adults, they need that from you. All right, so follow your intuition. As far as the practical things are happening in your life, don't worry about it. Everything will be taken care of. It's the emotions that you need to work on. Your emotions first, and then for those around you. All right, and it's all going to be okay. I'm sending you a big hug and sending you a lot of healing energies, a lot of love. Bye-bye. Pile number 4, those of you who've chosen the air element, welcome to your reading. You could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. You may be in your head a lot, in which case do ground your energies. Walk bare feet on the ground, stay in nature some more, meditate, it will help. Exercise, it will help. All right. The element of air could be very significant for you. Even if you're not an air sign, maybe you feel good when you're out and there's breeze blowing through your hair. It may be very refreshing for you, especially when you're having a bad day. And like some people like to recharge with water. Your recharge may happen through air, and it's very important for you to do breathing exercises, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, if you are not aware of pranayama, this is something that you can check on the internet. The breathing exercises, a form of yoga. This will really help you, especially if you have any sort of breathing issues. This will really help you. All right, and now we're going to pull out 5 cards from here, and you've got to trust me when I say that I'm going to have my eyes closed when I pick out the cards. All right, everything is face down, so I'm not seeing anyway, but even then the colors are different. We've not got any other color but red, because the other cards are few, but I'm not going to see. I'm going to just pick up whatever I get. All right, now my eyes are shut and I'm taking out 5 cards. Let's see what comes. Let's see how many cards these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We have 2 extra cards. We take these. No, we don't. All right. And we've got advice cards from here. We're going to pull out a few from here, and then we'll begin your reading. Pile number 4s. I hope you're all doing well. Spirit, anything else? Okay. Bottom deck energy, look at the bigger picture. And then you have meditate and contemplate. This is what I was telling you. And you have this may be significant for you because this showed itself up when I was shuffling as well. Don't let pride get in your way, which is full moon in Leo. All right, and you have bell, announcement. I, psychic abilities, trust your intuition. All right, just a minute. I have taken out these 3 cards, but I'm putting them back because they've not been shuffled. They're exactly the same cards from the previous one. Why did I get the same ones? Let me just pull out another 3 cards for you. If they still come, then we'll take them. But this was just because they're not shuffled. But which is very sad, really. Okay. But if you feel drawn to the previous pile, maybe you should watch because they were the same cards. All right. So that could be for you then. 2 and 1 more still. All right. You get wish bone. A wish is granted. You get fire, strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And you get harp, great happiness. Oh my God, I don't think I've got so many positive cards together. Pile number 4. First and foremost, as I was telling you earlier, you need to meditate some more, all right? You may be getting a lot of dreams and downloads at this time. You are clearly very much in touch with your intuition. And you may be actually having lucid dreaming. You may be seeing things very clearly at night. People say you should keep a journal next to your bed and just jot these things down. If you're an insomniac, don't do it because you won't go back to sleep again. But if you can, well, good for you. But you are definitely going to benefit from meditation. It will keep your overthinking down. It will give you a lot of clarity. You are very psychic at this time, and this is something that you need to know. Now, if there is a certain situation in your life which is causing this overthinking, you're being told to just maintain some distance from what you're going through and look at it from a different perspective. Look at the larger picture. You know, when you zoom in, you see it from a very closed point of view, but when you zoom out, a lot more clarity comes in. And this is what you're being told to do in a particular situation. Because I feel, however the situation started, whoever it is with, egos have come in the way. And your ego has also come in the way, though you may not be a person who usually acts from their ego self, but it's been triggered in whatever this argument has been. Maybe the person you've been having, this entire thing is being played out by a person whose egos are very strong, which has triggered you. And now this feeling that you get is very strong. And once you are triggered, especially if you're air signs, then you don't have control on your tongue. You can really be cutting. You may be so charming, so sweet, but when someone just crosses that line, you can really cut with your words. It's not for no reason that the air element has got the swords. The sword can really cut through. And so you are being told to guard against your pride. Just zoom out a bit and you'll see things for what it is, and you'll be able to negotiate whatever there is that's happening. Right now you may be feeling strong emotions, excess love or excess hate. You're just being told to come into balance, and meditation will surely help. Also exercise, I feel, especially if you are overthinking and if you don't have clarity on a situation. Apart from that, do be in touch with your intuition. So what's coming up? There is a wish of yours that is being granted. There is something that you've been really waiting for, hoping for, and maybe working towards as well. it is being granted. There is an announcement that's going to be made. This announcement could be at work, it could be a relationship, but whatever it is, it's got to do with your wish, is what I'm hearing, and it's going to bring you a great deal of happiness. So don't spoil it with this particular, one person or one situation. It's taking too much of your energy, and that's unnecessary, totally avoidable. All right. So that is all I have for you, pile number 2. Pile number 4. Pile number 4. Have I been calling you 3, 2, all those things? No, you are pile number 4. All right. And if you've been drawn to not pile number 2, but pile number 3, then those cards which I pulled out were there for pile number 3. I think I'm bungling up the whole thing. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was there for pile number 3. Correct. So if you were called to pile number 3, do check it out. I'm saying that because I did pull out those cards which had come for pile number 3, and that's why I put them back, and I've pulled out 2 other cards for you. But if you were drawn to it, you can check it out. But this is brilliant, and this is definitely for you if it resonates. Okay, I am sending you so much love and light. Bye-bye. I'm sorry, pile number 5. Thankfully, I didn't begin the reading, but somewhere all my conversation has got cut off. I just saw that it's not recording. Thankfully, we've not started. I was saying that I'll be closing my eyes, and you've got to trust me on that, and I'll pull out 5 cards. And these 5 cards I will interpret for you as your message for today. All right. I'm not seeing. Now I'm pulling out here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Spirit, do I take this? Yes. 6. So 2 piles have got 6. You and 1 other pile which I don't remember. We're also going to pull out advice cards for you from here. I don't know what you've heard and what you've not heard, because I wasn't looking at the camera. Thank God I did. Otherwise, I would have finished the reading and then have been really disappointed if the recording didn't happen. All right. So which are the cards? Let me pull out these cards. I didn't. Spirit, for pile number 5. Ooh. Do I take these? Okay. Oh, wow. Lovely. And bottom deck energy. The energy is gaining momentum. I love this. You get surrender to the divine. And you get you and your loved ones are safe. And you get the energy is gaining momentum. Okay. What's this all about? Let's see. Now you get mountain road. You are on the road to success. I love that. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Dealings or relationship with a woman. Someone you know is undependable and insincere. Pay attention to your work. And someone will gossip about all your secrets. This deck is a bit much, but well, we'll keep it here. All right. Pile number 5. Are we ready to begin? First and foremost, this is your time. See, all my readings are for a period of 3 months. So from the time you're watching this, for the next 3 months, you need to have your focus on your career, your work, or if you're not working and if you're at home, then at your home and the things that you do at home. Time is to just work, be career focused at this time. All right. And for some of you, if it's you're not working and you need to take care of your health, then your focus should be just on one thing. Let me just take out a minute before we get back to your reading. This is something, maybe I called to tell you this, so it's something that's important to you. Multitasking has been seen as a virtue. And believe it or not, I have been so proud of the fact that no one can multitask like me. And I'm actually unlearning that now. And I'm doing one task at a time. And that it's very difficult, by the way, because women are by nature made to be multitaskers. So if you are female watching this and you do multitask, make sure that you don't do too much at one time, because this will affect your health, and you'll find that you'll get the scattered energy as you start growing older. So very important, if you can do one job at a time, do it. Only when you're in a crunch situation that you need to multitask. Don't make it a habit and be proud of it, because this is going to consume you as you move ahead. Now, I've said this especially to females watching, but you can apply it to yourselves however you identify, because this is a message for everybody. Multitask only when it's absolutely necessary, not out of habit, not to show how efficient you are. No matter what anyone at work tells you, multitask only in emergency or urgent situation. Do not do it as a habit, because it will catch up with you as far as your physical health is concerned. At the same time, it will also not let you learn how to concentrate on one thing. You'll have scattered energy. Don't do it. So if you're listening to this, if it resonates, if you're someone who multitasks irrespective of your gender, try and avoid it unless absolutely necessary. All right. Now, why I said focus on your career is because right now, this is what is calling to you when you see this reading. All right. Pay attention to your work. So if other things have been trying to take your focus away from your work, time to bring it back here. And you need to use a bit of your shrewdness and your resourcefulness, especially if you are in business, as it says. All right, because if you've been the kind of person who's very benevolent, being a fire sign, and you say, all right, be the bigger person, be generous, but you need to be shrewd at this time, because you're building something, and at this time I think you are going to get a lot of clients, and maybe by word of mouth people know that if they push you a bit, you'll give in. So you're being told to be a little shrewd at this time. You don't have to go the other extreme, but just be focused on your work and be practical about it, how you can help it grow. All right, don't be so kind that you incur losses. And you being told that you're on the path to success. That's what I said. Your career needs your focus right now. It's a very good time. You're going to do really well. And if you feel that when you're focused on your career or on your health or on yourself, your loved ones will be neglected. You're being told your loved ones are safe. Everyone is safe. Nothing is wrong. Just do your bit. The energy is gaining momentum. Let me put this like this, okay? Because I really feel for your career, energy is gaining momentum. You're going to do really wonderful things as far as your career is concerned, and you need to surrender to the divine. Let the outcome not be something for you to fret about. You just get down to business, work. All right? Things will just come out. You'll see for yourself. The success is just waiting to happen. You're on the right path. You're doing the right thing. But you've just digressed a bit and looking at other things. So bring that back to your work. And if it's not your work, then on to yourself. All right? Now, these three I feel are related. You have dealings or relationship with a woman, and you have someone is undependable, and then you have someone will gossip about you. So there is someone in your friend circle who you may be telling all your secrets to, and this person may spill the beans. I don't think it's anything major. I think it's just a small thing. But basically what you're saying, if you feel that person is keeping it only up to them, no, they do speak about it to other people, because they may not, I don't see them having any malice or doing that to bring you down or something. They just basically seem to be someone who likes to, listen to gossip and gossip about people. So it's just for them. So basically what I'm getting at, this person, maybe you already know, they are someone who cannot keep things inside. So you can think before you speak to them, especially if it's something important to you. You can tell them not to tell other people, or you can just not tell them at all. All right, because this person finds it difficult to keep it inside. They don't take things so seriously, and they don't gossip out of malice. it's just a habit. And so you can think about it. They are not, as if you want them to keep a secret and take it to their grave. I don't think they do. They're not able to. They just, that's just who they are. No judgment there, but that's just who they are. So this is for you to know. What you don't want people to know, keep to yourself. That's about all that I can say. But wonderful things are waiting to happen. Everything is going on fine. Energy is picking up. Momentum is coming in as far as your work is concerned. So please be focused. All right, that's all I have for you. Beautiful pile number 5. Wishing you all the very best. Sending you love and light. Bye-bye.